So Minato's crash out in episode 6 of the Ramparts of Ice. It was hilarious to me. But there's a greater issue that I'm having with him right now. So there's something that this guy knows that we don't. And so I've been trying to figure it out. You can see here he's crashing out at the fact that I didn't set up my video. At the fact that Koyun and Utah are together. Now, they're not dating, and Utah seems how do I say this? He seems just as flippant about his feelings as Koyun, but for different reasons, Um Utah is just airheaded, he's just really relaxed, he's just really laid back. Meanwhile, Koyun, the main MC here, she's just she's reserved, but for different reasons. She keeps everything in her head. She's always overthinking in her head, but in the outside, she's just quiet and keeps everything to herself. So you can see here, she's enjoying her time spending with him, and even to the point where even their best friend Miki is starting to realize that wow, if Koyun, so here goes Mickey, Azumi. So Azumi's thinking, wow, if Koyun actually dated Utah, the big tall dude right here, you can see they're together. So if they actually dated, it would be a great thing. It kind of feels like they would be perfect for one another. But Minato seems to think otherwise. So Minato's just been crashing out. He's like, wow, I can't believe this is happening. This is not a good idea. He's over here just spacing out about it. He's really panicky about it, and I just don't know why. What is wrong with Utah? That is my question to you guys. What is wrong with Utah? Now, I'm not bothered by spoilers, so I honestly would like to know what is wrong with Utah. When we found out in this episode that Utah's biological mom died when he was really, really young, that doesn't raise any red flags to me, honestly. So I excuse that. Okay, so his mom died, who cares? Well, I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible news if you were a kid and your parents died early. That sucks. If anything, some of us are going to go through that, some of us are not. And so to be able to understand people's different experiences, is on another level. But anyways, I don't really see that as a big issue as to why a Utah X Koyun would fail. That would fall to it would just fail. So to me, that's not a valid excuse as to why they can't or shouldn't date. I mean, obviously Koyun herself, she's all bottled up and damaged for whatever reason. I don't even remember why she just hates other people, bro. I don't know why she's like this. But you can obviously tell that they're getting along. They get along, they can vibe. Koyun describes Yuta as being a cloud, and she can really put her guard down around him. You can see here they bonded a little bit to the point. I mean, he's just so tall, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right here, you can see she's getting a little flustered, and he made her think of her dad, and now she's like, I wonder how my dad is. I wonder what her situation with her family is, anyways. So yeah, you can see here they're really bonding and they're really hitting it off just as friends in general. Utah is so airheaded that he doesn't really even see Koyun as a potential prospect for dating. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe he's just too much of an airhead to the point where he's not gonna be able to get in a relationship. But he's gonna grow out of it. As a guy, as a boy, he's gonna grow out of that. And of course, Koyun is in no headspace either for mentally to get in a relationship either. So they are actually perfect for one another. They can honestly grow and progress together. So yeah, the Koyun X Utah ship, bro, I'm for it, man. I'm 100% for it. But what is it that Minato is talking about? I just don't get it. I just don't get why Minato is so against Koyun and Utah, other than the fact that Minato probably has feelings for Koyun. Yeah, the Ice Queen herself. So yeah, he was just crashing out this whole episode and really is just against them dating. There was even a scene here towards the end where he's like, wow, if they actually started dating, it would bring nothing but suffering. And I'm like, holy shit, what, why would Koyun suffer with Yuta? That's what I want to know. So let's see if I can find that scene here. So yeah, that's where he met his stepmom. Where's the scene where he's like at the bar or whatever? No, these are the credits. Where was it? I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it here. We're reversing right here. We were here, and this is when Minato's like, yeah, she would not be happy with Yuta. It would be nothing but suffering. Wow, what a revelation.